right, so we continue with our class. Okay. So we're on the same Melachah of tearing, right? Tearing, and we're on practical examples. One second, let me just make sure. Yes, practical application. So just quickly, just to repeat what we covered. So we discussed last time how you open food packages, right? So if it's sealed, you have to destroy the bag. For example, if it's a bag, right, you cut horizontally, right, like lengthwise, not the widthwise as we usually do, but lengthwise, meaning to destroy. Same with cardboard boxes, so like this and like this, like L or torrent, meaning that completely destroy, make it useless. Cardboard cartons, plastic cartons, right? So bottle cups. So we said don't break the ring. Box drinks, right? The small one that it says that you're allowed to pierce the thing. Okay, with a straw. And now the next one is number 7, peel off seals. Okay. Seals that peeled off from the top of the container, as a common with a small container of the canned juice, may be removed in a normal manner on Shabbos. So it's not only this juice container, but it's also, what is it, like some salads or something, right? So they would like have this seal, plastic seal. So you just peel it, no problem. No problem. So when I opened up, you know what? I opened up this milk, right? So like what is it? Like almonds milk. So it has also this seal. Okay, same idea. Okay. So those, there is no problem. I mean, there is no other way like to remove it, but to straightforward way. Okay. So next one. And just so we know, so even though it is glued there, so it's not glued permanently. So it was glued with intention to remove it. I need it. Okay. Next one, number 8, wrappers. Any sealed paper or plastic food wrapper may be removed only in the manner whereby it is ruined. It is without tearing words and symbol. This applies, for example, to candy bar wrappers and the small packets of sugar and coffee. Okay, before we continue, so let's break it into parts. I mean, because next one is ice cream. So again, wrappers. So plus any sealed paper or plastic food wrapper may be removed only in the manner whereby to ruin it. Meaning that wrapper, like the wrapper, usually you can reuse if you want to, right? But in this case, no. So you have to, if it's like wrapped sealed, like sealed, right? So that's you need to ruin, and baby, are you obligated to throw off? I think so. Throw out. I think so. Okay. And of course, as in all of the other things that we discussed last time, we must be very, very careful not to cut through the words. So, as I always say, just use scissors and you're good. Okay, and the examples that he gave, candy bar. So candy bar. So yeah, we have to be careful. Just cut from one end, I guess, right? Usually it is written like there's some letters, like some text going all the way. So I have to be very, very careful how you open it. Okay. And sugar and coffee. So this, what is this? Instant coffee. So it's like in hotels, you would have in some hotels, like they would provide you this like packets, the coffee in packets. Okay, no problem. And plus sugar also, as we said, be very careful. Depends on the brand. On some brands, there is no text, there's no pictures, no writings. I mean, it's only some, so it's very simple to open even with your hands, but in others you have to be very careful. So if you can use scissors, yes, but otherwise be very, very careful. This rule applies also to ice cream and ice pop wrappers. Right, okay. So maybe they just on the weekdays, people often peel open the wrapper at the top and at the top of the pop, and peel it back using the wrapper, and peel it back using the wrapper to hold the pop and contain the melting liquids. It is forbidden to tear in this constructive fashion on Shabbos. One must tear the wrapper in the manner thereby to destroy it. So it's very interesting. The ice cream or ice pop. So usually how you open a little and you start eating. So if it's going to melt or something, so it's going to drop inside of the wrapper. So meaning what? When you ripped this wrapper, so it was for constructive purpose to prevent the spillage, which is absolutely forbidden. Right, so we cannot cut in anything in constructive purpose. Right, so if you want to cut it because you need to get to the food, as we said last time, that's a different story. So in this case, just take off the wrapper and throw out. Ices. One should not cut open the top of the freeze top ices on Shabbos. These ices should be opened before Shabbos and should be opened in lengthwise on Shabbos, or should lengthwise on Shabbos, and the ice is removed. It is forbidden to cut open container of ices that are made from molded plastic. I have no idea what they're talking about, but okay. So if you have these ices, freeze top ices, we don't eat these things. Okay, so I don't know. What is it? But technically, he's saying that you have to cut in an unusual way, like lengthwise. Okay, no problem. So continue. I don't think we should eat this garbage. Metal cans. Okay, so metal cans, of course, all of these things, it's, as we said last time, and we repeated many times, preferable to open everything before Shabbat starts or before Yom Tov starts. Metal cans. Metal cans, for example, tuna, may be open as follows. So we were talking about after the fact. It's not preferable way. Everything we say here is after the fact. It's after the fact. It's proper not to have these sugar packets on Shabbos. Just you use regular sugar, right? You take a spoon and take how many spoons you want, and that's it, right? So metal cans, cans, for example, tuna may be open as follows. So meaning it is a food, right? That you need, and right, other writings on there. In some, so I think tuna is okay, but I noticed some canned fish. It has like some writings on top. So it's this one would be forbidden to open. Like when you open, you for sure you're going to cut through the writings, like all around, like color, even in colors and stuff like that. That would be a problem, right? So, but with a tuna, let's say there is nothing written there, so you're not going to destroy writing. So it says open halfway only halfway. And number two, the content should be removed immediately and container discarded. See the Shabbos Kitchen 187 with the footnote 11 for further details. So meaning, we're not going to go to Shabbos Kitchen, but we understand the logic. So first, you open halfway, you don't open completely. So meaning what? You open the minimum required. I mean, 1/3 would be too much bother, but if you open halfway, there is no problem. You can remove the tuna or any other canned stuff, right? There is no problem. That's enough. Half is enough, and then you remove as soon as possible, and then you throw out. So what does it mean, throw out? Meaning that with your action, you show that I'm not interested in this container. So people can keep, especially in olden days, people would keep these containers, and they would make a flower pot out of them. they store the nuts and bolts. I don't know, for many things that you can use. Right. You can use this for storage. Right. Okay.